Yeah.
Okay, action.
Okay. Hi, thanks for joining us. Can you just tell us your name?
My name is Morgan Guthrie, and I've been a student here at Whatcom roughly for 3 years.
Okay. So Morgan, how would you define student success?
I think success is something that is measurable. And if you can measure where I was compared to where I am now, I feel like I've definitely been successful. I came in, when I came here to Whatcom, I didn't really know how to have a conversation about politics. I had to have help in regards to anything with a computer, email, doing anything. And now I can rip apart your computer and put it back together. And if you're having programming problems, I can fix it. So I've definitely come a long way.
Yeah. Would you be able to sum up student success in one word? Or if you had to, what word would you use?
Sum up student success in one word. I forgot you were going to ask that. In one word.
And it might not be possible.
I don't know. Can we come back to that one?
Sure. What do you think, in your opinion, either for you or in general, what's the largest barrier or the biggest obstacle to student success?
I think it's all the obstacles we face outside of school. So for instance, I have really severe asthma, and I had to be hospitalized. So of course I missed some school this quarter, and every quarter really. And then of course there's always the bills, and I have a lot of friends that have children or are single mothers, so they're doing it on their own. So I think being in school is the highlight of my day. It's everything that happens out there. Work's a big issue.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think's the most helpful gateway to student success?
Definitely education, hands down. It changes the way that I see the world, and it changes the way that I see other people in it too, and therefore myself.
Might be not a fun question, but can you talk about a time where you maybe felt like a failure as a student and what you might have learned from that?
When I talked about earlier, not being able to send an email, I almost cried when I had to ask for help doing that. And then so I came in here with very little knowledge, technical knowledge. I was completely computer illiterate almost. And now almost all the classes I take are computer classes. And most of these people have been programming or playing with computers since they were 9, 10, 12. And I just started. So when I have an instructor that gives an assignment or some instruction to the class and everybody just starts typing away and I sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on. My tutor never cracked a book and he's straight A, 4.0. And me, I have to read the book over and over and over. So
that's interesting, coming in with that level of kind of computer or technical knowledge. Now that's your focus?
Yes. I decided to take my biggest weakness and turn it into my strength.
So I was going to ask you about a time you felt successful as a student, and I feel like this might be heading that direction.
I feel completely successful now. When my grandma has a problem with her computer, she'll call me and I'll go over and help her with it. I have 10 roommates, and anytime anything happens with our network or with the computer, with the printer, they're like, wait till Morgan gets home. So I feel completely successful in that arena, even though I still have just scratched the surface of the cybersecurity degree I'm going for.
Mm-hmm. So what do you see as student successes in your future? What are you most excited about?
I'm excited about getting my AA and then going on to Western to my bachelor's degree. I'm excited and I'm extremely intimidated. A lot of the classes I take, I'm the only female there. So it's definitely a male-dominated arena, and I'm just kind of trying to elbow my way in.
Is there anything that you would want other students to know about student success or to think about?
Success isn't something that just happens. And in order to get successful, a lot of times you have to fail. I'm retaking my Math 142 right now just because last quarter I felt like I didn't get it. You're not always going to be good at everything. There were many, many things I was bad at. So it takes a lot of dedication and it takes a lot of work, but success is definitely something that's reachable. Okay.
Any other thoughts, student success related, that you haven't talked about and want to share?
I don't know. Any thoughts about student success? I don't know. I might have to think about that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay.
And then we had that, one question, one word to define student success.
Oh, right. Did you want to come back to that?
Oh,
Do you have one?
Maybe you should email those questions out. That way I can come prepared.
Yeah. I emailed some of them, but then
Oh,
I
do
keep
you?
adding. Yeah. So I don't think that
One
one was on
word
there.
that
The one word wasn't on
defines
there.
student success.
I don't necessarily think that's possible, but it is. It can be, what people say for the one word can be interesting. Can be illuminating.
I think a degree, maybe, will definitely define success.
Money.
Money,
Yeah.
yes. 401k.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, right, for that answer, for all those answers. So,
What was the last one you asked me again?
just if you had any other thoughts or what you'd want other students to know or think about.
When I think about how different I am now than when I started, the only thing I really regret is not doing it sooner.
Mm.
I turned 36 in a couple of days, and I'm in class with like 16-year-olds, and gosh, I think like, man, these people, they don't even know how successful they can be, you know, like they have the world by the tail. So don't be afraid to ask questions. I was really afraid to ask questions when I came here because I didn't want to seem stupid in front of people who really knew what they were talking about. But the stupidest thing I did was not ask questions, so I really had to get over that hump.
Do you say stuff like that to your classmates?
Yes, all the time.
Tell them to ask questions?
Ask questions. Yeah.
Good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think that's something I try to impress on students all the time, like the need for asking questions.
Yeah. Or asking for what you want.
Yeah.
I have a roommate who, she's a single mother. Like her child's father actually committed suicide, so she is completely single. And I'm like, yo, it's time to ask for scholarships, and she doesn't feel right about asking for something, and if you don't ask for something, you won't ever get it, you know? So the worst thing somebody can ever do to you is say no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's good. Hard-earned wisdom, but good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right.